might be hooked on you. All of the things you said to me, it seems like you like me too.
Wow, for the first time in weeks, I'm doing a day vlog. And I tell you what, I'm so grateful to be back here at the Wenlock Edge. And I couldn't think of a more beautiful place to do it than the Wenlock Edge. Bit of a personal bit of a fact for you guys. I actually lived literally about a stone throw away from the Wenlock Edge on the Stretton Road. And I remember coming here when I was possibly maybe even 8, maybe 10 years old. And we used to toboggan when it was snowing along this bit here. And it was a beautiful little family memory here. And the last time I was here, I was with Brendan Explores. If you haven't watched Brendan's video on the Wenlock Edge, feel free to watch it. But I tell you what, I'm glad that you're joining me today, because I couldn't think of a more beautiful place to be than the Wenlock Edge, with all this beautiful autumn weather and the beautiful colours that we'll see today. Now, the Wenlock Edge has 2 walks. One is the circular walk, which takes a little bit longer and in my opinion isn't quite as picturesque. And the one we're going to do today is one called Major's Leap. And luckily I've remembered the information that about that particular walk, and I will incite you guys on that information later. One thing I have noticed, there's like a little cave. What is this? And that wasn't there before, I must admit. Now, I can only assume, without me falling down rather perilous terrain, that this must have been part of a little house or whatever. But honestly, this is like a little den almost. If anybody is a local to the Wenlock Edge, see what you think, but I'm going to try and push the camera so you can see a little bit more. In fact, I wonder if it's stable enough for me to go underneath. Oh, I think that's as far as I can go with my fat ass. Do you know what? There's only some times in life where you find little treasures in well-known landmarks. So I think I'm going in. Wow. Look at this. But honestly, look at this. We didn't see that when we were here last, I can tell you. Perhaps maybe there's a little folklore surrounding that. Who knows, but wow. Wow. Right, let's carry on with the next line of the adventure.
So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go.
Don't think he'll come over. Not even if I click him over, he's too busy having his grub. Speaking of grub, there's a glove. The one thing I will say about Wenlock Edge is it's usually very busy. It's usually full of people that literally fill the car park. And some days that you can't even get in through the car park sometimes. And today it's very eerily quiet today, and I don't know why. But honestly, I couldn't pick a more beautiful day to come and enjoy myself and be at one with where I used to grow up, and you know, and enjoy the beautiful scenery around me, enjoy the beautiful autumn colours, and you know, I couldn't think of anything better. It's just over there is the beautiful town of Wenlock. I will try and enhance that so you can just about see it, and I'll put a photograph up here somewhere of what it looks like. Much Wenlock is actually used pretty much to get to the likes of Bridgnorth and Kidderminster, to go all the way to Worcestershire. And not just that, it's in a historical town, and it's obviously Penny Brooks obviously came from Much Wenlock, and obviously sort of began the Olympic Games really. By the looks of it, I'm not very good with my memory, but I think this is Major's Leap. I'm hoping it is anyway. Oh my God.
You're dropping clues. There's no need to rush, so let's just take our time. Dropping everything, 'cause you're stuck on my mind. My mind. So just sit with me.
And I think God can only be the one that could create this beautiful view. It is truly spectacular. It really is. Absolutely incredible. It really is. There is a reason for why this is called Major's Leap. And Brendan did a story of this on his channel and on this video. I remember because I was there. And if you're watching this, mate, I'm going to do it without any notes, and hopefully you'll do a kudos to me in the comments. So, Major Smallman was his name, and he was a huge supporter of King Charles I. And he was basically chased by the Roundheads. In the final act of bravery, to try and get away from the Roundheads, he ran his horse and himself off this very verge and plummeted to his death. Some say Major Smallman's ghost haunts the Wenlock Edge itself and almost recreates his last final moments here. Now, I'm not too sure about that, but as you very well know, I do a series called Exploring the Haunted, and if you haven't watched it, there's a playlist that will be included in the description if you want to watch it. But maybe that might be the next place that we do on Exploring the Haunted, to see whether or not we can find Major Smallman's ghost. Who knows? For the next fascinating folklore, we have to go almost backwards to then go forwards. Now, the Wenlock Edge is famous for Major's Leap, the beautiful circular walk you can do, and it takes a fair few hours to walk. There is folklore tales of witches, even Bigfoot apparently has been spotted here. But there is a troublesome and a very different type of folklore, and the only time you can spot, and the only place where this folklore is on the other part of the Wenlock Edge, which is where I'm about to take you now. And I'm going to be honest with you, the view is spectacular. Stay tuned. Within a hand palm, shall we say, we have arrived further along down the Wenlock Edge. I've brought you to a very different part of the Wenlock Edge, but I mean, how beautiful is that? Now, I usually come here all the time for my landscape photography. Now, if anybody wants to use this area, you just go further along down the Wenlock Edge or the Stretton Road, and you'll see a little siding. You just pull in there and your car can just literally park alongside. It is absolutely beautiful. You have views of the Shrewsbury over there, and you also, if on a very decent day when there is no any form of trees with the leaves on, you can see the Wrekin all that is the Stretton Hills, and over there is the Lawley, and it just goes all the way around. So here is a popular folklore, and I'm gonna promote the steepness of this. Okay, that is how deep, that is how high we are. So there is a local legend here of a famous local bank robber called Ipkin. Ipkin buried his ill-gotten possessions throughout this Wenlock edge, and it's said by urban legend that someone stands behind you and pushes you directly off the Wenlock edge, and off this very spot, would you believe? And you say, "Ipkin, Ipkin, keep away with your long chin, Ipkin." And apparently his ghost will push you over the edge.
A few moments later.
Well, I think it's that one folklore that that isn't real. Otherwise I'd have gone in the comics, almost like a Wile E. Coyote sort of thing, where I hold up a wooden sign. But obviously that hasn't happened. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching this vlog. It has been a pleasure for you to be a part of my journey. If you have liked this vlog, please feel free to leave a like and also subscribe for more. There is also going to be more Exploring the Haunted next year as well. I hope you guys are enjoying these day vlogs. It's so good to have them back. And thank you for watching. Take care everybody, and peace!
Roll camera! Hey, camera Mark.
Honestly, I can do this. This has become the new challenge in my life. Absolutely amazing. Whoa. Nearly went past over ace there. That would have been good for the outtakes reel. Effectively robbed people. I'm about to tell a folk story and the gunshots are going off. Do you mind? I'm trying to do a vlog. Recite the words. Ipkin, Ipkin. Stay away from with that long chin, Ipkin. I'm going to try and get my facts right, because I have a sneaky suspicion I haven't done that right. So can we do that one more time? Cool. I'm going to research this before I do the next segment. So Matt, in the edit, make sure it goes to the next.